And a good film for pro boxing fans at Oakwell Stadium in Barnsley. We've just saw Callum Simpson crowned the new British super middleweight champion, Andy Clarke. I'm always interested when I watch TV. I take a lot of credence in your score. And how did you have that fight scored when we were going into the decision being announced?
I think from memory, I gave Chelli the 4th. I gave him, I think it might have been the 8th, and that was pretty much it. I couldn't really find anything else for him. It was competitive, but Simpson started well, had a big first round, imposed himself on the fight and just kind of stayed there really. He didn't go too gung-ho and go crazy looking for the stoppage. I think he realised after about 3 rounds that it wasn't there in the immediate future, so he just kind of reset and boxed his way to a clear win. I mean, he just always looked like the boss, didn't he? He was on the front foot, taking the centre. Chelli was working as hard as he could, but I think he struggled with the physical size and strength of Simpson as well, to be honest.
At British level, it's a big step up from where we've seen Calum competing in the past. Obviously there was a raucous crowd here. I'm sure Boxer and Ben Shalom will be keen to get back to Barnsley, but when you've got a ticket seller like Calum who's just come to British level, do you think the best move moving forward is to consolidate here, maybe try and win that Lord Lonsdale belt outright?
Yeah, I mean, to win it outright, you need to win 4 British title fights, and that could take a while to arrange the other 3 that he'll need. But I would definitely look to defend it here. Mark Jeffers is just over there. Callum mentioned him. I think that'd be a really good fight. Jeffers deserves a British title fight after beating Zak Chelli. So I'd love to see that. Jeffers would definitely come here as well. Like he'll go anywhere. He'll fight anyone. I think next I'd like to see that. It probably wouldn't be here because it's August now, isn't it? But that's a good fight. I think that's an obvious one to make too.
It's quite cold, so I'll not get you to take me through the full undercard, but I think you know what fight I'm going to bring up. Steve McKenna, Joe Laws. I mean, wow.
Chaos, carnage, mayhem.
I'd love to have heard you in commentary for that.
It was magnificent, wasn't it? That they said that they would do that, and they did it. I mean, when he put him down with that left hand in the first round, after he'd been down himself, Laws, McKenna was banging trouble there. He said to me in a post-fight interview, "Oh no, I wasn't hurt." He was hurt. He was in a bit of a daze for about a round after that, and then you could see at the start of the third that he just had that bit of zip back. His head had cleared a bit, but it was unbelievable. I mean, it was absolutely unbelievable. McKenna is just Laws too, but McKenna, he's a TV fighter. He's a TV fighter. Like, you'll never not want to watch him, will you? Ever. Because that's just how he does it. That's how he does it every time.
A few hours' time, we'll see Terence Crawford, Israel Madrimov. Now, we're not going to jump the gun here, but assuming Terence comes through and he is a favourite to beat Israel, would you like to see that Canelo Alvarez fight next?
Yeah, because I think it's what will happen. I'm not a massive fan of fighters jumping up that far in weight. I don't like to see really, really good fighters just lose because they've gone too far up in weight, but at the same time, it looks like it's going to happen, and I'm not going to pretend that I wouldn't want to watch it. I would want to watch it, but it's a hell of a lot of weight to go up. I think so, yeah. I mean, you look at what happened to Charlo jumping up a stone, and okay, he'll have had one fight at super welter, so technically you could argue he's doing the same thing, but Charlo was at that weight for ages. I think he's going to have his hands full against Madrimov because Madrimov's a big, strong super welterweight. It's not impossible that Madrimov could win that fight. I don't think he will, but I wouldn't be absolutely dumbfounded if he did. But yeah, if he gets to win Crawford, Canelo seems nailed on, doesn't it, really?
Last thing, Andy, before I let you go, we got the news last week that Tyson Fury claims he'll be sticking with the same training team that saw him lose out to Alexander Usyk in May. Big John, Sugar Hill, Andy Lee. Surprising in your eyes, or are you not too taken aback by that?
No, I'm not surprised by it because they've had some really, really good results. It's just difficult when you've got a dad in the corner, because I think towards the end of that fight, they're kind of maybe looking at it through sort of different eyes. John had seen Tyson knocked down and nearly knocked out, and he felt that he was maybe winning and let's not take too many risks. And the others were kind of saying, listen, probably do need to win these last 2. It's hard. It's a difficult dynamic because Sugar Hill knows that John's always going to be there, and Tyson wants John there. But you just have to try and all be on the same page in the corner, basically. It's not an easy thing. It's not. But they knew. He knew when he took the job, Sugar Hill, what he was signing up for with respect to that. Although having said that, Zak's dad has been in his corner, and he wasn't in his corner tonight. which I think that's probably a good thing for him, to be honest. But yeah, I wasn't that surprised to see them stick with it.
Well, Andy, I'll let you go. Appreciate you giving me some of your time. Safe travels home.
Okay, mate. Cheers.
Thanks.